Hello everyone, I'm Dragon Weapon. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die. In this episode, we're going to try our best to get as much of the preparations we need for tomorrow's Horde Night. That means getting wood, and why am I using this? I could be using this. Setting up defenses, probably going to set up a bunch of spikes. Hopefully that's going to be enough for day 14. Usually day 14 is not that bad, but you never know. You never know. So while we gather this wood, and there's a bird's nest that's empty. Oh, fantastic. While we do all this, I'm going to try to make as many of these wood spikes as possible. Let's see, can I make... where are this wood spikes at? Spikes. There we go. Wood log spikes. We can make 63 of them at the moment. There we go. Make as many as I can. Hopefully, I'm just going to go around the entire perimeter. Set up a way to get in and out if need be. Even if I have to carry a wood platform on me or a wood block on me at all times. Or get one. Whatever have you. And hopefully we'll be able to get enough defenses going. It's better to start early than wait till the last minute. So today is day 13. It's getting really close to night. So I'm trying to do my best to get as much done. Rexy's not with me today, so I have a lot of work to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set these spikes here. And I'll try to just go all the way around, setting up defenses. I'm actually going to block the doorway, and then when we get to the other side, I'll set it up to where I can get through. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully we'll be able to get enough spikes in place that we don't wind up killing or getting ourselves killed. I do want to make sure I do replant the trees, so that way we have ample wood. I like the fact that when you do cut down the trees, you get saplings, which is fantastic. And we don't want to cut down to any of the small trees. We want to try to aim for the bigger ones. It doesn't look like any of these are grown, so I may have to go further off. Other than that, I just got to make sure I got enough food and water, which I have water on me. And I'm not really hungry, I don't think. No, we're 96 food and 86 water. So that's decent for now. I always try to keep at least one stack of water at me at a time. Because it seems like your water... Whoops. Seems like your water goes down a lot quicker than food does. But I guess it all depends on the operations you take. And we also got to make sure we keep an eye out for screamers. Eventually what I'm going to plan on doing is making a farm out here somewhere with like a tree farm that's just got nothing but trees. So that way I can just come through and just cut as many as I can. As fast as I can. All in a straight row. But for now, planting randomly, it works fine. Because eventually we're going to need as much wood as possible. But wood does tend to taper off in its uses as you get further into the days. Because you'll start working with more and more metal. And, I mean, having a small tree farm for, emergency wood is not a bad thing. Not to mention, wood is what causes your... I mean, you could use charcoal, but wood is regrowable, readily available to charcoal or coal, and it's a renewable resource. So why use something that's finite versus something that can be renewed regardless? I hear that when Alpha 17 comes out, Alpha 16 comes out, something like that, that will have things such as power generators and solar farms and things of that nature. That would be awesome, because then our base would be more reliant on solar energy And hopefully they add some sort of battery system, so that way you can store energy during the day and continue to use it during the night. That would be fantastic. If not, I probably will do a suggestion on that, because, I mean, then again, they might just stick with the gasoline generator system, but gasoline in itself is finite. Our world, yes, could be dug up to no end to try to find as much resources of that nature as possible, but ultimately you would run out of resources. So I'm hopefully hoping that they put something in. Like, I know they're going to have solar panels, but I hope there's a way to keep that power flowing, keep it, you know, be able to where you can store it. That's basically all I'm trying to say. Hopefully we'll find something out here. Doing a tree cutting, yes, it can be quite tedious and quite boring, but it gives us time to think and plan ahead and do everything else. I like this type of thing. Just get in the game and just mindlessly farm. It's not everybody's cup of tea, I realize that, but I guess it's just something like deeper. You get a glimpse, a small glimpse to something deeper that's inside myself, of things that I enjoy doing. Albeit they may be boring, and albeit they may not seem right or PC, but everybody's different. That's, you know, that's just the fact of life. Everybody is different. Everybody likes their own different things, and this is what I like to do. Especially when you... Oh, hello. Oh, you're way over there. From the sound of it, I thought they were like... He was right on top of me. But anyway, I like just coming in, mining. Just mindlessly farming. I don't know, something about it is soothing, calming. Don't ask me what, because I've been trying to figure that out for years. But it's just relaxing sometimes. But the fact is, you have to keep yourself on your toes at all times. So it's kind of a little, you know, tippy-toe type thing. You sit back, you relax, you're farming away, you're digging that rock, cutting that tree, mining that new, you know, mine, starting a thing. Speaking of mine, I think that's probably what we can start doing today, other than getting all the wood necessary. Probably need to plant this tree. There we go. We could also start a mine, and I have an idea of where I'm going to start it. Hello, Mr. Zombie. How are you? Sorry for this. Oh, bullet casings. Fantastic. I could chop up his body, couldn't I? Yeah, get that resource. Get that that juicy bones and animal fat. Well, didn't get any of that, but we gotta level up in tools, which is good. It is getting closer to night, so I will be going inside, and I could probably, before the night is completely up. Do I have a hammer on me? Please tell me I do. No, I don't. Alright, so we'll have to take the long way through this. Give me just a second while I build all these to tier 1, and I'll be right back. Alright, that's enough for now. I have a little bit of spikes left, but that's okay. This doesn't have a door on it anymore. I still have a water texture here that's glitched up. But let's get our pick. No. Let's actually go upstairs and put all this stuff away, because we're going to be getting a lot of resources here in just a second. And it's going to be quite fun. Okay, that bird's nest probably could disappear because we live in this area now and we don't go away from it that often. So, alright. We got eggs. Goes in food. And I want to shift click that. There we go. Aloe. Paper. Probably can go over here. Bullet casings. Oh, we have some more wood spikes as well. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see. Do I have... What did I do with all my rotten flesh? There it is. Bones. Actually, I'm just going to go throw everything. Well, that goes to food. Just throw everything in here. Sort it out later, because we are, as I said earlier this episode, we are on a time crunch. So I don't want to... Pressing the wrong buttons today. It's been a while since I've actually played, so... Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway, set this brass on here. Did we use all of our wood? No, we still have some here. So let's chop this down. 200 sounds good. Go ahead and get this brass cooking up. Probably could do with the metal. And then just put the brass over here. Oh, come on, dragon. Well, stop pressing the wrong button. There we go. And then the feathers. Probably wouldn't hurt me to make some more arrows. Let's go ahead and do that now while we're cooking up everything. And we're going to be digging. So there's going to be a lot of stuff. And night has sprung. We have 314. Let's do 100. I mean, I could make 300 arrows, but that'd be a ridiculous waste of resources due to the fact that we could probably turn those 100 arrows into steel arrows. But I am confident enough that I think we will be okay. So... there's my hammer, if I ever did want to use it. Probably will in the morning. But where did I do with my pick? That's the question. Where did I do with my pick? It's not in here. Not in here. It's not on my hotbar. I'm going to have to make another one. Alright. So, how much forged iron can I make? Make 24. So, I'm going to need 20 forged iron. Hopefully, that's going to be enough to do me. So, but first, we'll start using the stone axe till it's done. Then we can make another one. Because it is our only construction tool at the time. So, what I'm thinking about doing about this mine that we speak of, I'm thinking about just making it right here at the house, honestly. Take our time. And this is going to take forever. Oh my. Just come in here, do some crouching, make sure we're undetected. Wow, this is going to take forever. Maybe I should wait on the pick. Alright. Tell you what, let me come back in a second. I hate to cut this again, but let me come back in a second once all the iron is done up there, and we'll be able to mine this a lot faster. Otherwise, we will be here all episode, just trying to get through one block with our little stone hammer or stone axe we have here. So, give me just a second. Let me get this iron ready. Well, it's almost done. It's going to take about 18 seconds. Oh, we can wait. We can wait. Never mind. Never mind. We can wait. 17, almost done, 10 seconds. Perfect. And then we'll be able to make ourselves an axe, or a pickaxe, so to speak, or more or less pickaxe. There we go. Let's put that in our inventory. Find out exactly what we need. Let's look up axe. Iron pickaxe, 20 in wood. We got it. It's going to take about 2 minutes. I guess we could go check on our farm. It doesn't look like it's doing any good. Is this grown? No. Bother. It always seems to take the longest when you're not prepared, but I didn't really prepare for any of this. But I like to do stuff like this on the fly. Oh, and I used some of that iron. I'm foolish. Very foolish. Alright, I guess I will go ahead and cut it here, because it will take another 2 whole minutes, and I'll be working on this. So, once again, well, I guess I will take the cut, so be right back in a second. Alright, we finally got our axe in hand. Here we go, level 80. Perfect. So now we should be able to break through these blocks, these concrete blocks, a lot quicker. And I even did the liberty of making some torches, so that way we can actually see while we're mining. Oh yeah, that's a lot faster. Still slow, but a lot faster. But basically, we could talk about what it's going to be. It's basically not going to get done in a day. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. So what I'm thinking about doing is making like a stair-step case right here in this oil changing well of the garage of the gas station. And we're just going to go down as far as I can, probably all the way to bedrock. So we can actually get down there. I may stop this here and just do like a ladder system. Yeah, let's just do this, because this is going to be a lot easier to dig out than it would be to break all of these blocks up here. Now you have to remember, when you're digging underground in 7 Days to Die, that structural integrity is a big key factor when you're doing stuff like this. Let me see. Do I have enough to make some ladders? Let's see. Ladders. There we go. Give me about 50 ladders. I got plenty of wood. We went farming at the beginning of this episode, so we have plenty of wood. And my miscrafting is now level 45. That's fantastic. But yeah, speaking of, we're going to just dig down. Like they always say in Minecraft, it's never good to dig straight down, but there's no, unless you find like a massive cave system underground, there's no real disadvantage from digging straight down, because the block that you dug out is basically gone. So there's nothing really connecting it to the like, all these surrounding blocks are connected by the blocks that are surrounding me now. Or the dirt, I should say. Whereas there's nothing supporting this block now, so we could just have a good old time. And we can just ladder away, back and up there, back and forth. We'll make sure we keep ourselves laddered to a degree. And it looks like my pick is about to die, or my shovel. But we'll come to that when it happens. But yeah, I'm going to try to dig this straight down to bedrock. And it may take a few days. It may even be after Horde Night till I can get this completed. This is basically going to be a mine where we can go down, get as many resources as we physically possibly can. I think that's probably a double negative and not even proper English. Oh, found some rock. We'll just take our pick to it. And as soon as we are able to make steel tools and get steel ingots, and we'll have better tools. It's just we're in the beginning stages still of getting all done and over. And oh, I am breaking that. Repair that, thanks. Let's jump down. Is this stone as well? Yes. That's the only thing about mining that I found that is very much a pain. Once you get past a certain dirt level, there's stone all the way to bedrock. And it can be really, really rough if you don't have the proper tools. As you see here, I don't have any proper tools, but I will put the torch there so people can see, because if you couldn't see before, I hope you can see now, or at least just a minute bit. I'm trying to always be considerate of that, because I know there's sometimes that I can't see. So if I know you can't see, if I can't see, you can't see. Oh, I'm rambling. Oh, slap. Stop, I gotta stop that. I don't know, some people might find that funny. Or entertaining, at least. Anyway, It's almost morning. It is almost morning. And I'm going to try to level this off before I get too out of control with it. Go eat. I think my food is down, or my water's down. Well, I can fix that quickly. Drink the water. There we go. I feel like one of the 7 dwarves. You go, you know, digging in the mines. And it's just really, really slow. Of course, like I've said before, our tools are not that great either. Once we start getting higher level tools, that'll also help this process out as well. Go as fast as you can. Not to mention leveling up mining. Speaking of... Oh, I leveled up. I have forgotten what button to press. There we go. Skills. Let's look to see if Miner 69er is available. Well, no, Miner 69er. The next one I can do is at level 20. So I have to keep that in mind. When we get level 20, we can get Miner 69er, a point in that, and we're able to get our block damage and stamina degradation with using mining tools at that point. But we did get some points. There's not really much I want to use it for. All the things that have something out of 100, I try to level up on their own. But I try to get things that we need, like concrete mixing. That could be something we could get. A workbench. I'm able to get a workbench now. So that might be something we need to work forward to. It's cost me 15 points. Might as well go ahead and grab it. Because I know I'm going to need it. And it's not something that's going to be like, well, I don't know. I'll get it later. There's no use for it now. There's always a use for that. When you first start getting the workbench. There's always a use for it. Always. Weaponsmithing. All of this. Quality. I mean, I probably could fast Eddie. To increase the time. Quality Joe is also a good one to get. I got the points. Let's go ahead and buy that. Quality Joe, if anybody doesn't know, adds 25, 50, or 100% or 100 quality points to be found with items. This perk can only be purchased. Basically, the more points you put into it, at the first point you get adds 25 to a quality point check. At 2 points, it gives a 50 point check, and at third point, you get 100. So it pretty much ups the quality of each item that can be gotten from loot. So loot is not determined until you start looting something. So say if we go out to kill a zombie right this instant, I could leave that there, grab a point to Quality Joe again, and the point that I put in there would probably up the fact that we could use more, or we'll find something a lot more rare, possibly. It's not 100% guaranteed, but it is something nice to think about. So we'll make sure... Oh, I didn't mean to put that ladder there. I'll have to break this one. Let's get... Oh, wrong button. Let's get the axe back out, because we're not going to use the shovel anymore, at least for now. Break this. And then get off to the side here. Come on, let me put this here. I might have to crouch. There we go. Now we can climb up this. Hopefully there's no zombies on the top waiting for me. So you always got to be careful when you come out of the hole. I may even put a ladder at the very top of this, so that way we can go all the way to the top if we need. I may wind up putting a latch door on this, so we can open and close it as we see fit. But that time will come. Alright, it's almost morning, but the zombies can still run. They can still run. Okay. Well, I heard him. I heard you. Where you at? I'm wet. Alright, let's get back in the house. I think that'll wrap up this episode for today. It's just a few ideas I think that we could improve upon. Next episode, I'll probably do a little bit more mining, I probably need to take a trip. That's basically what I need to do. I need to take a trip to try to get some more resources. Get my food situation set, get some more meat, do a little bit of hunting, because we only have 2 bacon and eggs left, which is our base food. And speaking of, our food is at 85%, so we're doing okay on that measure. Let's check this. Probably need to put that brass back in here so that this is not just burnt. Oh, we got raw iron from that. So we got, not only will the mine produce iron from the rocks we mine, there's also a chance for iron to be in its raw form down there, so we can get a bunch of iron. So that's a good deal. I'll put this brass up for later. And it is morning time. So that is a telltale sign that I need to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you have any ideas of what we could do next episode before the Horde Night, let me know in the comments down below. So, until next time, see you later.